Laura, it's Ange from Adventure Horse Tracking. I'm just going to talk to you about packing for your trail. I send everyone a packing list and it's really helpful to try and stick to it. Now usually when we're on our travels we have a suitcase, and suitcases are fine. They'll carry everything you need, but we're on an adventure through the high country on horseback, so we're space restricted. Now, when you get to Adventure Horse Tracking, you're going to be given this blue bag, or one like it, and you have to think, keep it to 9 kg in weight, but also, a lot of our customers have said, although they crack the weight, they've got to get the space in this bag. So something might weigh very light, but it takes up a lot of space. So I asked Meg, our wrangler, how she deals with it. And she has these stuff bags, and honestly I've used them all year and they've been wonderful. So you can label them. I've got socks, undies, camera, jeans, leggings, everything all labelled up. Stuff them down to about this big, and then it's no problem. Once you get your blue bag, you can put things in. Also, it makes you think about what you're actually packing, and that's when you keep referring back to your list. Make sure you have a look, because you only really want essential things. You don't need all the glamorous things. None of us care, and we haven't got mirrors. So mostly we wear 2 sets of clothes, one in case we get wet and one for the huts. So for myself, I tend to pack a lot of thermals, and I'll pick merinos because they're warmer. And then I bring shorts because I can wear my long johns underneath the shorts. If it's a nice day, I don't need them, and I'll ride in shorts. We ride in Western saddle, so you don't get pinched the same way. For people who don't want to carry their own sleeping bag, we do provide a sleeping bag, but you do need to give me some notice, because generally I'm away on the trails. So it's a sleeping bag that, if you bring in your own, is suitable for mountain terrain. And we also provide a liner with those. Now, when you're thinking about your towel, think about size. This is a micro towel, and you can get them in most camping shops. It takes up next to no size when you've got a bag like that. I do always take my hot water bottle, because I'm a softie and it's cold at nights and I sleep outside a lot, so I like to sleep under the stars. Head torch is essential. Sun cream is essential. Toothpaste, toothbrush, soap, and I also use a solid shampoo, which is the same size as this. Saves carrying 2 or 3 bottles. I always carry Strepsils with me. A lot of people bring paracetamol, and their medication is really important that you remember enough medication for the entire trail, because we don't have shops or chemists that we can go to. So if you need it, please remember to pack it. Hair ties, lip balm is brilliant for when you're riding a horse, especially in the high country. You'll need that UV. Hairbrush, think Lidl. Always put my lippy in, because a girl's got to look good on her horse. I do carry a little mirror with me, but I hardly look in it because I don't want to see. When you're thinking about your space, please think small, think compact. There's amazing when you're out shopping and you'll see little folding hairbrushes that actually compactly fold up, and they've got a mirror on them. They're brilliant. So we always insist you wear a helmet. We will provide one, and we really would prefer you to wear it. We also provide slickers, or dryers of bones as we call them in New Zealand. Now, these are waterproof to a degree, but we suggest that you bring your own waterproof trousers and a waterproof jacket, because once these get wet after a few days of riding, they are heavy and they're cold. And these will keep you warm and dry. These will keep out the weather, but not all of the weather. It's still damp. Now, I always have my hat and my scarf, and a pair of warm thermal gloves as well. I wear chaps when I ride. You don't have to do that, but I like to wear chaps, and also keep my good old waxed hat handy for a rainy day. Now, when you're thinking about your packing, you haven't just got your blue bag, you've also got a set of saddle bags. They're nice and deep, green saddle bags, which I don't have with me at the moment. Don't forget, we also have some nice big saddle bags. So these saddle bags fit over the front of the saddle. I'll show you how they fit on Ringo here. It's Ringo Starr. He's named after my favourite Beatle. So they go over the top here, and you've got plenty of room in them. Now, I also carry some stuff sacks in there as well for my camera, and I put my makeup bag and things like that in there that I don't want to get wet, because although these are good for size, they are not waterproof. Great thing about the Western saddles that we're using, this is actually John's cowboy saddle, so it's not the actual saddles that we use, the Dove saddles, but they've got the reason we use the Western saddles, they've got lots of areas to tie stuff on. Now we will tie your dry as a bone coat on the back here, so don't think that you have to get that into your blue bag. And also your waterproof trousers and your waterproof coat, and I always put this warm jumper, will go on the top here, on the top of your saddlebag. See how it's got a clip system there? They stuff right in there. And then on the horse. So you've got those on the front, so they don't have to go in your blue bag either. It's always thinking about space. So don't forget your camera, lots of batteries. Don't forget your charger unit, because although on some trails we don't have electricity on every hut, we do have them in sporadic huts, so you can get a quick charge going. Also, if you can, and you've got the space, those little chargers that you can get in Mitre 10 or one of those hardware shops that have a nice big light and a charger for a USB are really handy as well. Ringo doesn't have a solar panel fitted, but we did have one guest that was trying to design one for him, Ringo? So that's all from me. Hope you've enjoyed it. So don't forget to be adventure ready when you pack in. If you need anything, please give me a ring or drop me an email. More than happy to help.